What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and welcome to the Casual Hour. Hope you're having a good night. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome back to Valheim. We've been having a lot of fun every Friday night. I appreciate you swinging by to check things out. As you know, the last few weeks has been all about building up the base. We got a server going, got a few of us playing on it pretty regularly. We decided to have a big-ass base for all of us. And so tonight, I'm going to continue to put some work on the base, might run around, do a little bit of map exploration. If anybody hops in the server, we've got the fourth boss, 4th out of 5, located. And it's just a matter of doing it. Probably won't happen tonight, but we might check it out nonetheless. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to show you. There's been some cool enhancements that's happened over the last several nights of playing. I found out I've got about 110 hours so far logged. Yeah, 110 hours logged here in our wonderful Valheim world. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I sure should. I'm having a good time with this game. And I'd like to give you some updates as to what's going on. So let me welcome you all into the house. Let me get you a little bit bigger here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so we got our dock, as we talked about. The boats are continually being a problem in this game. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but there's a difficulty in getting the boats to not break down. And so we've got a spot here for our big boat. There has been some enemies coming through here and taking that out. We've got a few spots for some smaller boats. But I haven't done a ton out here since the initial build. But this particular area is just walking into the house, and we've got some of the trophies from the enemy slain. I know we went over this the last time. I don't know how much we spent like really looking at them, but we've got a pretty good range here. Some rather difficult enemies to some pretty mundane, normal fodder there. But I've been working on getting this main hall set up, and I'm really happy with how this played out. So we've got an awesome chimney system up here at the top. That's, hey, what's going on, Cody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a long time since you've been aware of what we're doing here with the house, so we've got quite a bit to show you tonight. So we've got a pretty big main, like, great hall area that we've built, and within it we have all of our portals. So I'm still building those out, but for the most part we've got all of them set up. I need to label these tonight, put some signs up so we know what we're doing. We've got really cool hearths built here with it. We've got Ichthyr, the first boss of the game, hanging out with 2 trolls. But really digging how this whole place is coming together. On either side, we do have these little covered porches. That area over there, we got the swamps just beyond it. We got some black forest there and a meadow. But this particular area is going to end up being kind of a community garden. I don't know if I want to call it that or not. We're going to use it as farmland. So we'll have some bees over there, and I'm going to do kind of a terraced step down. Small footprint, but we'll be able to grow some stuff there. We do butt up against the plains biome, and so because of that, we're going to be able to grow some really good things. We've got a secondary location I'll show you tonight. We've been basically taming animals and growing out there. So we've got 2 of these sections on either side with doors that go into the house as well. But this is that main area that we have. So up top, you've got a balcony system that will take you to other areas of the base here. Thank you so much, Cody. It's been like my baby, my project. I've been spending so much time gathering resources and trying to make this all work. So I had an idea in my head, sketched some stuff out, and there's been a lot of ad-libbing along the way. So we'll continue the tour here. Again, we're going to put some more banners up, some more trophies. But this first entrance here has some of them already. So you come down here on the side. One of the first things I'll show you is I actually made a basement, which they don't make very easy in this game. But we've got somewhat of a hidden door. And got a cellar passage that you can come down into. And down here we've got a really cool organization of a lot of our materials, which is a work in progress, as you can see. So we've got a small little workbench down here. I don't know if I've got enough. Yeah, I can pick this up, I think. There we go. We've got everything organized down here, and as we're putting it in there, we're labeling it as such. So these are materials that wouldn't be necessarily used directly for crafting and creating things. This can be gear, tools, just other items that you would pick up in the world. And yeah, this is where we're all dumping our stuff, so you can come down here, grab what you need. If you're working on a certain recipe, you should have it down here. Some of the signs don't have anything associated with it yet, or I just haven't labeled them. So you can name it as you put stuff in there and go that route. So this is really cool. This is underneath. So right out there is the docks. Up here's the passageway that comes in from there. And we have our trophy area here. By the way, I'm enjoying a nice little alcoholic beer, human alcoholic beer with you all tonight. Because we are going to show you our bar and restaurant that we have in here as well. So we'll head back up. And again, nice. It's not terribly hidden, but I don't think that like it would be standing out as much, especially with some of the other stuff happening down here. So downstairs, I've been working on this area over here on the right as well. We've got a throne room here. We've got some lox rugs, which look really cool. We did one of the fine wood dragons. I do want to talk about the roofing here. So this game does some really interesting things when it comes to physics of building. And let me fire up my actual build menu here. So as you can see, like when I go over items, they're blue or they're green. And then as I start to go up, they might change color. Like that item there. So the game does things where it has to be connected to the ground. And there has to be support that goes into it. So a lot of this roof that I have, like outside of just like the ornate detail, which I think looks pretty cool personally, there's some actual function around building this roof up here and how that supports. And so like this here is like more of like like a detail that I put onto it. But having some of these elements up here, like this is more structural. So it is holding up that. And having this chimney or this passage that comes through, and I'll hop up on the roof and show you a little bit more about what that looks like when we get done touring. These pieces here aren't necessarily going to fall, but adding these structures into the support beams. So this here is green. As it goes up, that is taking on more of the item's weight and distributing it up that way. So some cool stuff happening in Valheim with how they do the build mechanics that I really, really dig. So down here, this is going to be more of our like blacksmithing area. So you got more storage again, but you'll see this is going to be nails. We've got our bronze, iron, chains, those particular items that would be used in this area. I think it's a pretty cozy little spot. So I've built into it just some fires. Like these are, again, like non-functioning fires, but I think they look cool and kind of fit it. So we've got level 5 forge over here, and we have a level 5 workbench on this side. And we can do, well, there's our pet wolf. We've tamed wolves. There's a lot of them at the other location. I need to get some food out to feed this poor thing, so I'll try and get some food here in a minute. But we can smelt, and we can make coal all indoors, which is great. This area over here, we have not done anything with yet, so I think this might be a continuation of like just entering. So this is one way in to the base, if you're coming from the west. So if you're coming from the west, you can enter in here. We've got the kitchen up above us, so I've got some chimney work there happening with it. So I don't know, like this might just be more of like an entry hall. I might put some more of the trophies up. I have been told that if you are playing on maybe an older or a little bit dated machine, this particular base is so big and so detailed that it does cause some chugging. So quick rundown, we had our trophy area, showed you the storage in the basement. We've got our portal system here, throne room, we've got the blacksmith area. Let's head over to the housing quarters. So the server can, right now, without me like making a lot of adjustments, the server can sleep, I think, 11 people pretty comfortably. And this entire hallway is just very simple, same measurement bedrooms. So, oh, my sign's missing. Damn it. Here's my room. And again, like they're pretty small, pretty compact, but I've put up some item holders here. So I've got my fishing pole up there. I got a few weapons I don't necessarily carry with me. I've got another Ichthir, again, first boss of the game. And I can show you what it looks like to attach. So here's the Elder. This is the second boss of the game. If I wanted to put that individual there, we'll leave the Elder up there for a bit. And now I've got the Elder, which is the second boss, and the first boss there. And then this is a Drake there in the mountain area. And they're like little mini dragons. They're pretty badass. A lot of ice damage from them. So, coming back out, again, all the rooms are the exact same setup. You can make it whatever you want when you come onto the server. We've got a chest in here for most folks, just for some storage. Oops. But yeah, we're really digging. Let me put my sign back up. I don't know what happened to that. I don't have enough wood with me. We'll come back to it. Then upstairs, there's, again, just more of the same. Ah, I bet you that was my sign. We'll have to fix that. So I have to get fire up here. You should be able to, I mean, I think that I can get by, honestly, without fireplaces in the rooms. If you want it there for an aesthetic, we can build it. But because there's such a close proximity to the fire beneath it, you would not have any issues. Let me go ahead and sleep really quick, since we're running into nighttime. This is the second tier bed in the game, so you have like the straw beds. Once you get iron in the game, you can unlock that bed, and it's a little bit bigger, very much a cozier sleep. And that's what it looks like. Alright, so I'll go back upstairs. Again, very similar to what we have down here in the living quarters. There is going to be, it's not built out yet, but this is going to be a like a little balcony. that comes out in case we are getting attacked. You can pop out there and take care of it. So the rooms are very, very simple, but the rest of the base is so big and plentiful that you don't really need to have all the normal shit you would have in your room, from like smelting or forging. We've got workbench just beneath it here if you need to do any work. That's close enough to do it. Let me build that sign now that I have this set back up. I don't know what happened. Unless it got hit. That's not how you spell my name. That would sound really funny, though. There we go. Alright, so let's keep moving. We've got this little in-between staircase here that takes the next side. And this here is the Lucky Locks, which is our... Oh, welcome back. What was the last thing you saw, Cody? I can go back and show you a few more things, too. We're just coming up to the kitchen and the bar. So the bar is called the Lucky Locks. That is what is up there. That is a Locks trophy. But the kitchen is a bit overkill, I'll admit. We've got everything organized by material. So I should see about getting our wolf fed here. Let me grab some of these. Get that thing a little snack. Got 2 cauldrons built into it as well. So we've got a lot of our cooking ingredients, also our potion crafting ingredients, and we've got plenty of place to cook meats here. This is a giant open area that I've built up that's going to allow us to have plenty of smoke getting out of it. We've got some chimneys over here on the side as well. I've got to polish up the exterior a little bit because I did not plan for the space needed for the smoke when I built the initial layout there. So this is the kitchen area just beneath the bar. You can see some of that more detail here we got with the roofing. So we come up the side to the Lucky Locks and got a place to hang out with your fellow Vikings. And we've got some areas here where you can do fermenting. But I thought it was a pretty cool look for a bar. So we're going to put a few more trophies up in this area, hang some banners up in the corner. We do again have functional forge and workbench. This here is a reinforced chest. If you haven't seen one of these, it's just iron, but you get a lot more storage inside these bigger chests on either side of those. So this is a really cool, fun spot. Again, those locks are huge, and I'll show you what those look like here in a second. So all this is connected on either side, so you can really get around the base pretty simply. This is the other side if you wanted to check out the look. So off in the distance there, one of the dudes on the server, co-host of the show, Johnny, is building a lighthouse. And I don't think I've been inside the base working quite a bit, and I didn't think I realized how fucking big that lighthouse is going to be. But that's going to be really cool, because most of where we're at here and what we've explored so far, we are around quite a bit of water. We haven't gone too far over in this direction, but here is where the 4th boss is in conjunction to our location. So again, started way down here, worked our way up to our first house. Second house was over in this area, and then we found the first swamps on stream right here, and went further and got our base set up over here, which is great. So a lot of fun stuff on this area. Oh, I told you I'd show you the detail of the chimney. Let's go ahead and take a look at that while we're up here. Forgot I don't have any stamina. I need to eat some shit. So this is our chimney detail that you're seeing there in that main area. Super simple. Just allows some smoke to come out of there, no problem at all. You can see down the side what I was talking about. But this is really big. Very big base. So that is an example over there as far as like what I want to fix. So I'll probably just make that wall go even, or I'll build like a fake wall next to the chimney to make it look flush. I still need to do some more work on the roof to add some support there at the top. So that over there is the Lucky Locks. That's the bar on that side. And I just need to continue bringing some of these support beams up to it to make sure that we have everything set up the way that we need to. Let's see if I can take this person out. Get my bow back up here. We're going for a long distance shot here. Oh, damn it. Missed. We'll get him. Maybe. I'm not too concerned with it. That was an embarrassing miss. So coming back into the house, we've got pretty much everything shown at this point in time. So this side, I'm going to build out a few more of our portals, and I need to put some signage on there. Got plenty of stuff to do that, and then I said this area was going to continue to be more of like an entryway into the house. I need to feed the wolf. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Yeah, it's good stuff. Eat some of that necktail. I think I got enough wood. We can probably build the balcony over there. Let me put up some of these metals. So, organization, for those of you who are building or setting up, or if you've not played this game before, it gets to be a bit much. There's a lot of moving components to it, and you want to make sure, like, at least in my opinion, like, the biggest thing that's been helping us is just organization. The more and more that you progress the game, like, items become other items, and then you have to combine items, and it just gets to be a lot to measure. The other thing is a lot of the lighting in Valheim, the way that I've got it set up, I'm using these sconces here, and they require resin. So resin's been a big player in making sure that everything has enough fuel to stay burning. So resin, the easiest way to get it, it's been pretty plentiful in my playthrough. A lot of the great ores, when you kill them, they drop resin. So that's a pretty easy resource. Chopping down trees will produce it also. So that's something you want to grab. These eyes, which I need to label that. These here, these great ore eyes. As you can see, we've been killing a lot of them. I need to label this here. There we go. So we got plenty of those. These are what you use. Like, so far, one of the things I've seen them mostly for is going to be building those portals that we talked about. I've been trying to go back to our old estate and bring stuff over. So let me show you what that was. For those of you who been following along with what we're doing, this barracks, I came across on stream one night, actually. And you'll find these run down in Valheim. They're full of draugrs, and you have to go and wipe them out. But then you can rehabilitate the area, which is what we did. And we kept it pretty much the same. It's overgrown, and really just being used right now for breeding boars. And then Jonesy, one of the dudes on the server, he's been using this area as a garden for growing. So we make a lot of potions for what we're doing, going up into the mountains. Also doing some stuff with the swamps and using these resources. But I've just been trying to grab items that we have that was in our individual homes and bring them over to put at the base. So, like, slowly moving stuff over from there back to the house. So this was our first real big community that we had, and had a lot of good memories here. Some awesome stuff. But this was our portal hall. We only had like 6. And we've moved some stuff to the new spot. So I'll show you where the current, like, in-between farm is at right now also. We got lucky on this map, on this particular seed. So we're here right now. And yeah, you see this death here. I fell down a lot building this fucking house. Those are some tall ceilings. Up here, this is going to be our temporary location. So we got the mountain home, or the farmland, which butts up against Black Forest, mountains, and the plains. So we've got 3 biomes kind of converging where we built this. So we got some really cool shit there. That's what I've got on right now. So I'm currently wearing a Drake helmet, got wolf coat on, and I'm wearing wolf armor. So the nice thing about this gear is it allows me to get up into the mountains without having to use any tonics, potions, etc. That's going to keep me from getting cold, which is super handy. So let's take a quick look at some of those tamed animals up there. You can see our wolf pen, and this is not anything fancy. It's literally just a very functional space, but I think the location's pretty cool based off of it being in an area with all those. So we've got storage here. A couple doors in and out. up here is where we were bringing the wolves down. It was where Jonesy was bringing the wolf. We've got so many they're pumping out here. So big shout out to Jonesy, my cousin, also member of the server. So he's got all these wolves up here. The way he did it before this was a location, he basically just had these wolves chasing him, and had this area built down here. Fell down, the wolves chased him, he ran out, locked him in, and then you just throw a bunch of food down with wild beasts in the game, and hope like hell they get tame from it, and you can come back. And once they're tame, and you're petting them, giving them food, they just continually reproduce. And so you might see wolves that get out or are lingering. That's because they have, like this one here, there's no room in that location. It's based off of proximity. So they'll just pop out, literally pop them out. And that could be an early access thing for this game. Pop them out, and they'll just be wandering around it. So we make sure to close a lot of doors here. I have not checked this for like a day, but we have some locks down here. And that doesn't look good already, so hopefully none of this shit gets messed up. That is a locks on a locks. And the last time I came down, oh shit, we got death mosquitoes, and I don't have a lot of health. The planes are not kind. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Shit, gonna die. God damn it. Quick lesson in Valheim. Those things suck. Those are death mosquitoes. 2, eat your fucking food. Eat your food, and you can avoid that. I can usually take like 2 to 3 hits from them with my armor. But let's go ahead and grab some food and get healthy here. So we'll just go grab our stuff. Not the end of the world. Sorry here. Didn't expect that. Should have. The plains also really shitty area to be hanging out. Plains, I think, are more dangerous than the swamps. Everybody talks about how bad the swamps are. There's too much shit out here in the plains that can one-hit you. So you want to make sure that you've got, at minimum, bronze gear, and even with like bronze gear, you're still going to get dropped really quick. So let me get my stuff back on here, and I will take a look around this time to make sure that we are in a better spot if they decide to show back up. Oh my god, that is like the most Midwest shit there. Alright, I see him over there. I got a little payback for you. Oh, you coward. See if I can get it here. Little low, little low. Got it. Alright. So that one's done. I thought there was 2. Yep. Come on over here. Can't tell if it's coming or not. It's like it wants to. Alright. We should be clear. Let me go grab some of those needles really quick. These things are pretty great. Make some really awesome weapons and arrows. So I can't tell if this locks us tame or if it's still pissed off. That one's mad. Okay, that one's not tame yet. This one over here is tame. So locks are real big. They produce meat and some nice fur. Or maybe it is. Is this angry? Is this an angry locks? Yep, that's an angry locks. Okay, let's get out of here before it breaks down this pen. We need to tame that thing. I don't see any barley or cloudberries around. So you want to find food that is unique or food that they prefer, and you'll use that whenever you're taming any animal in here. So locks prefer a lot of the grains that grow in the area. I just don't see any right now. So we'll head back to the house now that you've kind of got a tour, lay of the land on what we've been up to. It's been a lot. It's scaled up quite a bit for where the game is. We're at a point now where we need to really consider getting geared up for the 4th boss fight. And the 4th boss fight will unlock some really cool stuff from a crafting perspective. We'll start to be able to use black metal because we can build a blast furnace. That's going to get us some really awesome weapons. I guess this thing just is above eating those next there. I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna work on that balcony. Maybe there'll be some boars or some deer. I can grab some more food for the wolf pup there. But yeah, still having a great time with this. This base has been a ton of fun. Again, we can have up to 11 people on it. We don't do anything with PvP. It's hard too, because like I could find myself just like playing only this game, but you know, we talk on the show all the time about the podcasting curse, and what a terrible curse. It's a very dramatic thing for me to say, but the truth of the matter is this, is that it gets to be like you feel like you always have to play new shit when you're covering video games, and it's a great problem to have, because we all really enjoy games, and I don't have enough wood here. But you want to keep it fresh. You want to be playing new things. So like finding, like this has been like my comfort game. Like I've just like been super busy with work, and this is what I come home and can really just unwind and have a great time playing. But I need to play other shit. Like tonight I've got, let's see here. I played back in 2005. I played a game called Stubbs a Zombie. Well, that just got re-released. I downloaded it. I was going to play it. There's another cool game called Everhood that I've been checking out. And then the Epic Store had the game The Fall as their free game of the week, and I've heard really good things about the game. Never played it, so I got a few new games downloaded. But I play Valheim. Like this has kind of been my Friday night stream for a while. I know next Friday, a little spoiler here, that new Monster Hunter game comes out on the Switch, and we're going to be checking that out here on the show. We're big Monster Hunter fans here. Well, I shouldn't say big. I got into Monster Hunter when Monster Hunter World came out and really fell in love with it. And this one on the Switch, I played the demo, and we're going to check that out. Stubbs is amazing. You're absolutely right, Cody. That game is so damn good. I don't think I knew it at the time, but like it's not like anything special now, but they built that game on the Halo engine, which is kind of nuts to think about. And I know that a lot of those worlds in that game felt like really big at the time. I'm like, wow, these are some pretty big ass games, or big ass worlds. Like, what's going on here? And sure shit, it's because it was built on the Halo engine back in the day. But Stubbs is really cool, man. Like that game, cool. Have you played the Iceborne stuff? Like, have you played any of the expansion? I think that's like some really, really well thought out extra content for that game. Also, Cody, tell me a little bit about what you are running. Like, what's your class? What's your go-to? Is there a particular weapon that you've been maining? Walk me through. What are you up to? Here we go. Got a little bit of sunlight coming in. This should make life a bit easier. Oh, yeah, I didn't even show you all this. I'm sorry. Jonesy did, like, look at this road. He's got a road that goes basically all the way back to some of these other crypts so we can get some more iron, which is super helpful, and we can use our carts on this path with very little disruption. It's very, very handy. Cody, I am a hammer main. That is my go-to class in Monster Hunter World, and I will continue to check out the hammer in the new one. I'm putting another crafting station up here, a little workbench. I kept getting out of that circle. Great sword with Rathlon armor. Yeah, awesome. Johnny, he is a great sword. No, I think he's used great sword. He's used great sword, but he also uses the charge blade. He's a big charge blade fan as well. But I like the hammer build quite a bit, and I think I might check out the hunting horn in this next one. Giggy, what's going on? How are you tonight? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. I saw that you were streaming earlier. How'd that go? What I'm doing right here, by the way, you got two tools to basically do some terraforming with. I'm using a pickaxe. There's some weird mechanics in this game when it comes to that. The other thing, I think I got it with me. Yeah, I'll use this hoe here to level some stuff out. So using the pickaxe for the time being to make some room here to where I don't have this directly up on our balcony. And I might chip away a bit further down here, but we got a nice little border that comes into it, so I might just take back some here. So that's let me pause on that for a second. That's a really... Oh, cool. How's the dog and the music going? What just happened, so I'll do it again here. I've got this mound that wasn't there before. If I'm up close to a surface like I am right now and I want to hit it, I do that and it immediately pops up the ground beneath me. Alright? So I can hit that again and that's going to go down. It's really not a big deal. They don't do a great job of like teaching you about positioning in here. So if I step back a bit and I aim near the base, I'm going to hit that, and that's going to chip away and keep that ground from popping up when you go to use that. So again, I'll show you two examples here. If you make a mistake and you go too deep, you have to continue going forward. If you're right up on the surface and you hit about mid-tier, it takes away what you had in front of you, but also brings the ground up beneath you. Super fucking weird. Like, they don't explain that to you at all. So I could see people just like losing their mind over it. But then you can get rid of that piece there. And again, if you come a little ways out, aim towards the bottom and hit, it's going to just chip away, move forward, and not take it away. So there's a quick little lesson for you on using a pickaxe to give yourself more room here. Giggy, what kind of dog do you have? Tell me about your pup. I've got two here at the house. I hope to get Obi on stream one night. So I've got a corgi named Obi-Wan, and we've got an old gentleman named Gus, who is an old schnauzer. We are big dog folks over here. My wife Sarah and then I know Johnny has Hoagie the pug, and we are trying to get Chase to get a dog also. So what I'm doing is just moving this road back a bit to get me some space for that balcony up there. I don't have to do it, but I wanted to have a little bit extra room with it. I need to bring a post down. So this is what the fireplace that I've come up with looks like from the outside. Oh damn, somebody did some damage here. So the way it works, there's a hearth, which is here. I've got stones that go above it. So they have, like, anything with stone has to have a stone base or a stone foundation for it to go up. So this inside the house is on the second level. So I couldn't really use the wooden floor to give me what I did. So I built out, which looks really dumb, I know. Oh, we need food for the dog. So I had to figure out a way to get those taken care of. I'm going to just extend the wall out to this size and bring it back here to where it's flush with where this core wood is. So it's going to look a little weird on the external side of the house, but it's going to be better than just these weird ass fireplaces sticking out. So again, just more of like a work in progress, but wanted to have some fire for up there in the house. That way we didn't have to like be down by the main area or anything like that. All right, we got some stinking meat for the dog now, or the wolf. Hopefully that'll shut it up for a bit. Let me go feed that thing. And then we'll come back out here and finish doing the balcony. Weimaraners, those are beautiful dogs. That's awesome. What a fun job. Because I'm not mistaken, you have cats, right? Or a cat, correct? I think I've seen you put stuff up with your cat before. I know you're hungry. Here, chill. There's some meat. Dang, dude. Come on, come here. Come eat. There you go. Happy dog. Got plenty of wood here. Alright, cool. Awesome. What's your cat's name? So I think I have enough core wood here. I need to bring this out a bit. So I do have some stones with me. The hoe does some cool stuff in the game when you're building. I can actually, let me pull that back out here. I don't need my shield for the time being. So the hoe has a few options on it. I can level ground out. This doesn't require any resources, just stamina. So if you've got like some terrain that's maybe a little bumpy, or you got grass patches, I can just hit it with the hoe. It's gonna level that out. Tiny. Love that name. So I'm just leveling that piece out there. But this section from where I was trenching out originally, working on the house, I've got this pretty steep curve. I've fallen in there. It sucks to get out of. So if I go back into my build menu, I've got a few options here. I can do a path. I can do a paved road. That does require a forge and stone. Or I can do this option here, which is to raise the ground. It takes 4 stone and a workbench, which I have. It's going to allow me to raise up to the level that I'm currently at. So as I start to do this, based off of my height and where I'm at in conjunction to where I'm trying to lift up, it's going to bring that level back up here. So what I want to do is just raise this ground up a bit and try and get shit that's really kind of wonky over there. See what I'm saying? Like, the build stuff in this game is a little strange, but what I wanted to do was give myself more of a foundation to put some core wood down. So I need to try and raise that spot there also. There we go. That's starting to get better. Keep raising this up. And I'm out of stone, so let me go grab some stone really quick so I can finish that project. And I'll grab some more core wood, because we're going to need that for this as well. Damn, dude, what's your deal? Oh, you're happy? I guess you ate. There was 2 pieces there. Alright, never mind. As you were, pup. As you were. So we got some stone. Doing alright on weight. One of the things that I have on that makes working a lot better, I have this equipped, this Megan Jord, which is the belt of Thor. That allows you to increase your carrying capacity by 150. So you're traditionally at 300. This takes me up to 450. I can also equip my kick-ass headlamp for those night jobs that we have to do. And that allows me to carry a bunch of stone and wood and see what I'm doing in the dark. Both of which are super helpful in the game. Those items you can locate at the trader. The trader is the only thing in the game that I've seen so far that populates on anybody's map by proximity. So anybody on your server will see this icon. So once you get into a certain location near it, it pops up, and that is the trader. That's where you get your fishing pole, your fishing bait, and the slick-ass headlamp and heavy lifting belt. Both of which make the game very easy. Some great quality of life stuff there. And this is working out pretty well. So I've got a good platform here. I could put some more stone down, which I probably should, but I can switch back over and get this level. And that just gives me a bit more of a layer that I can use to line up more stone when I do that. So I'll probably bring stone out over here to this location eventually as well. But now we don't have that nasty gap to fall into any longer. And I can even level this out to make it not nearly as invasive. I'll hit that with the pickaxe. And then I can level all this back out and start to get a little bit more of an approach here that looks a lot better. So now I've got an easier area to work with when it comes to building. A fun thing to note for this location that I'm at, which it's kind of hard to do this way, but this was pretty much going from sea level up, as you can see. So we're at the dock down there, coming back. There was all forest up here, but this was like pretty high up. I had to pickaxe like row by row by row down to get to this where the house is more flush, and I'm going to be excavating this part back and having a bit more of a natural slope up to the house there. But I wanted it to sit a particular way coming from the water down there as it would come across here. So you can see that it naturally is built into the slope, and that worked out pretty well for how things came together there. So I think this is, you know, a decent amount size. Like I can come out here, I can hop off and run up there if I want to from our bedroom. I also have a good line of sight. We get a lot of trolls coming in from the swamp in the Black Forest over there. So having some sort of area that we can be somewhat protected, but also at a higher vantage point to pelt with arrows. And I can shoot well out into the woods now when they start to show up and protect the house. So I think that this is an alright distance. I might do one more length out. But let's put those core pieces of core wood up that we talked about on the bottom. I want to fall into this area. I think that works there. So that's connected barely to that piece, which is going to hold up and support as it should. This location over here, again, pretty shitty with the rock, but we'll take that back a bit. So I want to knock that down, and I should be able to put this piece of wood up. So I've got some support on that now. This is not anything fancy. It's literally more of a function piece just to get some protection from up top here. So I'll leave it at this size for the time being. I wish that there was a better fencing than what they have on the game for like more aesthetic stuff. Like they do have a fence that's this one here. It's more like a round pole fence. It's pretty obnoxious when you put it up. I don't like how big it is, and it's at an angle on each side. But focusing more on these little half walls, they do a good job of keeping you put and not letting you fall off shit, so you can be right up against those. And they offer some protection if there's like stones or skeletons are shooting you with arrows. So this is nothing fancy, but I didn't want people to fall out from up top here. And then we'll break this down. If you're new to the channel, or if you're new to tuning in, we are a podcast. Every week we talk about video games and shit like that, the news that goes around them. We record on Wednesday nights, me, Johnny, and Chase, and we post on Friday. So if you missed out, this morning we actually posted an episode. It was a deep dive, which is really fun. And we broke down the worst video game characters of all time. And it's a pretty contentious category for a lot of reasons, but we had a lot of fun with chat that night, and went through 32 characters and talked about why they're all terrible people or terrible characters. You can find that video on our Twitch channel here, or you can listen to it on any podcast platform if you want to check that out. It is a real good time. Chase did an awesome job putting that together. So I got some leather I need to put up down here, and I will tuck that away. Also, I can't believe I haven't labeled this yet. There we go. A very casual hour pick. Maybe not the collective pick for all of us. I think it was pretty unanimous, but yes, it was a very casual hour episode of the casual hour. That is correct. So also, while I got you all here, I'm talking about shit that I like to do. I played a lot of games around that focus around building. Oh, check this out. This is how edgy I am. These aren't bones. These are bones. Effectively bones now. There's a game that I'm really excited about that comes out in April called Cozy Grove. And if you've not heard about this, that is a kind of an Animal Crossing-esque game, but all the things that you're interacting with are haunted. It's a haunted-ass island, and you're helping all these spirits and ghosts, and it's got such a fucking awesome art style. I keep looking in here. What the fuck do I have in here? Quartz? Or flint? Flint, okay. But that game came out on Apple Arcade today, so I was actually checking that out. Had a really good time with it. And that comes out April 8th for everything, pretty much. And you should definitely check that out. It looks really good, plays really good. It's going to be on Switch, PC, PS4, PS5, all the Xboxes and their series, but I don't know the cost of it yet, but it's very, very good. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do down here. Anybody in chat have any ideas what they'd like to see in this location of the base? Any thoughts there? not quite sure. It's a really big ass location. I can do a few different things with it. If the server ever took off, it could be more housing. It's very cozy. It's so good. So I've played it. I got the Razer. I think it's called the Kishi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Razer Kishi for my iPhone. And I was able to strap that on and play a little bit last night. And I played a bit on my iPad today. And my wife has been playing pretty much non-stop Animal Crossing since last year. Which we just had the 1 year anniversary of that game, which is nuts to think about. So anyway, like we've been talking about, like, should we start playing something like... we talked about doing Stardew Valley together, which I've mentioned, but I showed her that game, and I think that she's going to pick up Cozy Grove. And I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to be talking about that game a decent amount here on the show, as it might check some boxes, and it's on Switch, which means that Chase will be all about it. This damn wolf, man. Come on, move. Come on. What the hell are you doing here? You're hungry? There's literally meat over here. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. What the hell are you doing here? Come on, come with me. Come with me. There you go. Now, leave me alone. The wolf's always fun. Everybody says, get a wolf. They're a great time. You want to have a wolf. But, nope. Not the best there. Not the best. So, outside of building out some more of the banners, which I don't have the stuff to do. I could go kill some leeches really quick and get that. I just don't feel like doing a lot of combat tonight. Blacksmith area is pretty much in a spot where I want it to be. I wonder if I could put some potions up here in the kitchen. I thought about that. There's item placement that you can use, which is pretty cool. You've got two options to do it. So you can do this one where it mounts to the wall, or you can do one where it stands upright. I thought about maybe trying to put some item stands here, but I think the kitchen's in a pretty good spot for the time being. And I really just need to figure out what to do down here in this next location. Which I'm just not quite sure about. Thought about doing more core wood. I like the look of that a whole lot. Can put some more lights up down here. Again, this is going to be an area that people are coming in from. Dude, this wolf has got to go. It's just non-stop all the time. Non-stop wolf. But I think that these are too tall. It's probably going clipping through the floor. That's the one thing that, like, it worked. Yep. Nope, can't have that. That looks real dumb. It's a bummer because clipping works to your advantage sometimes. Like, I've got a little location over here where I've got some of this clipped up here at the top to make it fit because it's not the right length. I didn't measure it out correctly. But clipping can be real handy, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass for the reason I just showed you. Do need to put up more of these wood pieces. Could go out there. I could work on that exterior wall. I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to try and fix that wall. I can put a stone cutter out here. We need some flint for that, or not flint, but iron for that. Need to eat. Get some stamina going. It's such a pain in the ass when you're running around a bunch and you just don't have any stamina. So I need 2 of these pieces here to make our stone cutter. Oh, wow, that's real pleasant. We've got a oh yeah, so I definitely think there's going to be some of that, Giggy. As you've seen on the stream, I play a lot of Satisfactory, and update 4 is like rolling out for people right now for that game, and some people's factories are just fucking demolished because of everything that happened with the update on how it processed that. So like I'm very curious what's going to happen for people like me. It's clipping, bitch. But I think some of the fixes might definitely take care of that for sure. Based off what I've seen in some of these other games, especially, it definitely... Early access is fickle. But yeah, that Satisfactory update is really cool. We're going to be playing more of that here soon once that hits. It's in the experimental release right now, which I'm not on. But yeah, it looks really fucking cool. Except for, you know, the part where it tears apart people's houses and factories. So yes, fixing this wall, that was what we came out here to do. We need to build this thing. Probably not the best spot for it. Let me move it over here. Alright, so now I can start to add to this wall and bring it out. As I mentioned, I'm going to just try and make it even, which I know it won't line up perfectly and it's going to look a little funky, but it's going to look better than what this is. So my thought was, in stone, holy shit, man, stone goes so fast in this game. My thought was this, just bring it out there and start to go around like so. As you can see, we're already out of stone. I must not have enough with me. Yep. Each one of those big pieces is 6 stone, so it goes very fast. Move. God, Jonesy brought his damn wolf from Jones Exotic place up there, and holy shit, they're cute, but they are annoying. They are constantly in the way. Constantly in the way. Kiki, I've been meaning to ask you, I know that you play a lot of older hardware. Did you happen to pick up, or are you going to pick up one of those analog pockets that Chase and Johnny are so excited about? Is that your shit, or are you more like you'd rather play the original hardware? So I also try to offset to make these not quite stack up identical to one another. So we'll do that, and then I can start using the big ones again, and that gets me a little bit more of that nice staggering brickwork here. I don't think this is gonna look terrible. It might look a little awkward, but I can make it work. Yeah, I think they're pretty slick. I still can't believe that they were able to get them seemingly so easy. I know that people were really bummed about how that stuff came out and how it launched. So we'll do that. That's working out all right. So this will be not terrible. This should get the job done. Yeah, isn't there a batch that's supposed to be soon? I thought that they were going to do something soon with that. Need more stone. That's one of the hardest things. I mean, it's part of the game. There's something zen about it, but there's a lot of grinding for resources I've found, especially like when you're... I'm building a really big base, so I shouldn't complain too much. Like, this is all self-inflicted, but it's a lot of material. A lot of material to make this work. Give me a little ladder here. The FPGA scene is still very hobby level, so I tape on expectations these things. As much as yeah, I get that for sure. If I've learned anything in the last year, since I've really kind of ventured into like building this PC and just looking at some of that stuff, where I used to not follow it as much as I do now. It's pretty fucking crazy, like just what's going on with technology in general, and how this stuff has all played out over the last year and continues to play out. Like it's still not great. It's still not great out there. I've mentioned it a few times on the show, and we talked about it on air, but my cousin decided to get back into building a PC, and it just worked out better for him to do a pre-built, and he's going with an Alienware based off of just like the amount of stress trying to find everything these days. It's just not great. So I don't want to completely enclose that. A Retro Tink Pro 5. I don't know if I know what that is. That sounds interesting. Is it more like a Mister or a Raspberry Pi, or is it something? Am I way off on my ignorance of what that thing is? Johnny has talked about getting a Mister a couple times, and I personally am going to probably in the next month or so. I was going to try and wait when they got their pockets, but I want to build a Game Boy Raspberry Pi. I think that would be really fun to have, so I've been looking into some options there. Oh, whoa, that sounds really cool. I'll look it up after stream. Check that thing out. See, I just don't know how crazy I can get with this stone right now, because I do need to have some sort of ventilation for those fires. I wonder if I could do something around them. God damn it, that sucks. Oh, wow. 720p to HDMI, that'll look awesome. And then I'm assuming that that's going to be something that you will stream, capture, and do shit with it that way. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I think that might be the end of our stone that we have on hand, at least. So I might have to go chop some to finish that, but for the most part I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Yeah, that's all of our stone. Damn. Yeah, I'm really jealous. Not that it's the same thing by any stretch, it's not, but just from like streaming and doing shit. I know Chase got his Shadowcast, which I've been waiting for mine as well, that Kickstarter project from Genki. Have you seen one of those? Or Genkai, I don't know how you pronounce it. Genkai. Genki. Oh, cool. I'll go back and check that out for sure. I don't think I have... Oh, there's some rock here. Yeah, so I've got a couple things from that company. Two, actually. They were the first ones that I saw who made a product that allowed you to use Bluetooth headphones with your Switch. And that shit's dime a dozen now, so you can find all kinds of stuff for it, I know. But they made a really cool piece for that. And so I was using it to use my AirPods or other headphones with my Switch, which that's a dream come true, because I usually play my Switch on my breaks at work. But then they came out with this really kick-ass piece of hardware that's called a shadow dock. And actually, hang tight, I'll show it to you really quick. Let me switch over my scene here. I want to get to a spot where I won't get attacked, because I'm not going to be paying attention to this. This thing's really cool. Yeah, it's like a stream link. Alright, so I'm in the house here. Let me switch this over. Okay, so this here is the shadow dock made by them. So on the back, you've got your USB-C, USB-A, and an HDMI. Plugs right into the wall. This here is a full-on Switch dock, which is awesome. Fits in pocket, bag, etc. So I have this plugged in, because I'm at my PC right now. I have it plugged in beneath the desk, and then I have this running into my PC, my monitors here. But when I get that shadow, the shadow cast piece for it, in conjunction, I'll be able to use this setup without having to switch over from my capture card, because I have my capture card set up for my PlayStation 5 right now. And so I'll be able to plug in and do that. What's really crazy about this particular piece of hardware, it's made for the Switch, but I have an iPad Pro. That's like my main computer outside of my main computer. That's what I use on the go. I can plug it into this. Like one night I just plugged it in to charge, and it completely took over and docked the same way that the Switch would and converted it over to my monitor. So I can use this to also capture stuff off of my iPad if I needed to. So $50, I think, from that company. This thing is awesome. Whenever I travel, if I like at a hotel or anything like that, and I wanted to play docked for whatever reason, this is my go-to for that. But back to the game. They make some really cool shit. I like their stuff a whole hell of a lot. I find it to be very well made. They continually do some really fun surveys to get perspective on, like, hey, what would you like to see us do next? Like, what kind of accessories do you want for your Switch? It also does some stuff with, like, cameras if you're capturing stuff there. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, those iPad Pros, they have video out now because they use USB-C. But using that dock, because I was legitimately just like, oh shit, I need to charge my iPad up, and I knew that it had enough wattage to handle it. And it's like, oh cool, here, you can use this for that, which, that was one of the things too, like working from home for the last year, having that second monitor, I really wanted to use it for my laptop and iPad for work where needed, and it's been cool. Like I do, so like, not that I'm saying that this is the only way to do it, and like I'm not saying that this is like anything special, because a lot of people use them for art, but like everything that you're seeing on our stream, like anything for the show, any of the graphics, the overlays, all that stuff, like I do it all on my iPad. I just make everything on there and send it over to Dropbox and load it up and use it that way. I use the Affinity programs. Was a long time Adobe user, but I got really sick and tired of the cloud subscription, and had just been using that stuff for like so long. And I have subscriptions to a lot of other shit, but Affinity makes some really nice programs, and they had like the first full-featured, in my opinion, full-featured like replacement for Photoshop, replacement for InDesign, InDesign not yet, I'm sorry, replacement for Photoshop and Illustrator on iPad, and it's been really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Using the Super Game Boy, that's really cool. So what we've done here is I've got the wall built up. It is a little wonky if you're looking from the front of the build. I don't think it's terrible. Like, I'm not upset with that at all, actually. And then I left some areas on top here for that smoke to come through, and I'll add some wood into that. I just don't have enough core wood on me right now, so I'm gonna go grab some more, and that'll be that. But that looks all right. Nice little barn setup. Yeah, so far I've been using the iPad to do a lot of the... And I also use the iPad to edit our audio for the podcast. I use a program called Ferrite Studio on there. So I use my iPad for everything. I love that damn thing. I grew up building PCs with my dad. Like, we've always had like custom built PCs in the house, and it was really like I was told when I was younger, young and dumb. I don't think this is a dumb thing by any stretch, but I was told, hey, if you're going to do graphic design work, you need to have a Mac. So I got my first Mac, back in the early 2000s, and have been using primarily Apple stuff for a long time. And then I built this PC, and I built this in February of 2019, right before the pandemic. I'm sorry, February 2020. And ended up being at home for most of the year with work, and this thing became like a workstation for me. So still pretty much based using like my Apple products, but I've been doing a lot more with PC again lately, running some programs on here. The Affinity programs are on PC also, so I can use them on my MacBook, on my PC, or on my iPad, and they're all saved to Dropbox, so I can bounce around there, and that's been really helpful. Well, that's great. That's the, let's see, 2013. I know that the current bodies are, I think 2012 was when they changed over from like the black back of the iMac to the entire like kind of unibody aluminum, or yeah, I think that's what they got going on there. An iMac. So I had my very first Mac was an iMac 20-inch, the white plastic iMac. I loved that thing. That was such a cool thing for me to have. Yep, for sure. I didn't realize how much fun I was going to have building this PC. It's been a real, like, just the timing couldn't have been better for me. And just as much fun as it's been to tinker around with it, like, I cannot stress enough like how much I've enjoyed my time with this thing. Yo, what's up, Venkman? How you doing, buddy? How's your night going, dude? Dude, those M1 MacBook Pros are nuts. Absolutely nuts. I can't get over how efficient and just they're so damn cool. So damn cool. I've played around with the MacBook Air and that MacBook Pro. Are you playing anything right now? Are you on Johnny, are you on anything? I was gonna say, if you want to just hop on Discord and shoot the shit, you can, but if you got stuff going on and you're just chilling, like I totally get that too. Matt, do you do anything on Discord? Are you on Discord at all? I was gonna say I can get you on the. We haven't like gone public with it or anything like that, but we've got. Yeah, man. If you want to, do you care that much about the story of Doom, or do you want to chat while you're playing Doom? Let me get Discord up and running here. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. Chat, hang tight. I'm going to switch to be right back. I'm gonna get everything at Discord set up. I'm gonna refill my drink, use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be BRB. Hang tight, Johnny. Apparently, as I was not paying attention here, and on a break, we got attacked by trolls. And I got smashed to oblivion. I don't even know. Oh, shit. Damn, they really messed up the house. Oh, no. Shit. That sucks. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How did I miss that? Oh, shit. That sucks. All right. Hang on, Charlie. Let me get you in here now that the damage has been done. Holy shit. Let me get a call here with you. Settings, voice and video. Where's it at here? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sucked. Knocked a fucking hole in the house and killed me. Jesus Christ.
I'm seeing it on the other screen.
Did you see it happen? Did I die? Did that happen?
I didn't see that part happen. Like, from
It's
what I
too
saw,
bad.
the stream resumed and then
The house was
you were
gone.
walking.
Damn, dude. Got fucking rocked by that thing. Holy shit. That's nuts, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, the wolf didn't do a fucking thing to help us here. So you're playing Doom tonight. 2016 Doom, Doom Eternal, what are you playing?
I downloaded Eternal again, and I realized I had bought the deluxe edition, so I actually have the DLC.
Oh yeah, because then they just put like the most recent for that? Or like the final DLC?
Yeah. But what I'm finding so far, playing mouse and keyboard, is I'm having a significantly better time with it.
Yeah.
Like, it almost feels like a different game. So I might end up finishing this out.
Sure.
I know you ended up falling off.
I'm all fucking confused right now, man. I just too much shit going on here. That's not good. Keep talking.
Oh no, like, I also think just playing 2016 right before I played this probably didn't help.
Didn't do you any favors.
No. But I played it for a little bit afterwards. That sucks. I don't think I have any extra stone in my chests in the lighthouse.
Oh,
if I do, you can
it's
have
alright. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go break some stone up. Oh my god, that's too funny. Sometimes you get the troll, and sometimes the troll gets you. You know?
Yeah. Come on, you piece of shit.
Hey, is the game audio too loud on stream? I can't tell.
One second. No, sounds good.
Okay. Alright. Gonna grab some stone and try and fix this. So Doom 2016, or sorry, Doom Eternal. Mouse and keyboard, playing like you should.
Yeah.
Not the casual, peasant controller that you've been using, right?
Yeah, I played it mainly with controller last year. But it was also, like, this came out right after we built our PCs,
Yep.
So I feel like I wasn't getting the optimal Doom experience.
Yes. Johnny's a bit quiet, but he always is. Let me see if I can fix that really quick and
Is that
bump
better?
up. I just bumped you up on my end too. Say something.
Yo.
I'm gonna turn down the desktop audio just a smidge here. All right. See if that does anything better.
Hello, hello.
Maybe that's better. I don't know. We like Johnny to be quiet. First of all, we don't want to hear more from him than we absolutely have to.
I totally understand that.
We like it that way.
Yeah.
A quiet Johnny is a good Johnny.
A Milford
Fuck what
man
you heard. All right, I can
should be neither seen nor heard.
seen nor heard, quiet, and out of sight. Now, speaking of things that need to be quiet. This fucking wolf.
And he just won't shut up.
This goddamn wolf, man. I don't
I was
have
playing
it
with
in
you
me.
last night, and he was just the whole time whining.
I feel like Kylo Ren. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. And that's where I'm living these days. Is this thing's got to go, and I don't want to be that person. I love animals. I don't want to have to do this, but if it continues to do what it's doing, we're going to be forced to do it.
Well, you know what? You weren't the one that brought it into the house.
Not my dog, not my problem, right? Not my
Right.
chair, not my problem. Playing with cups. Let's see. Any other repair needed here? House is pretty much put back together, friends. Let's go out, take a look at the damage, get away from this dog. We haven't named our base yet. That's kind of surprising to me. We've got the bar named, but we don't have the rest of it.
I was thinking about that, and I don't know what it would be.
What we should call it?
Yeah. We should probably ask Jason.
Jason? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he's contributed.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm all for inclusion. I'm all for giving the people what they want, Johnny, which is a well-named base for me and the boys. Base. I don't even know how to pronounce that. W-E-I-G-L-A-F. Waiglaf? Wait, I don't fucking know. I'm not a Viking.
Or live, laugh, love.
Val laugh, Val love, Val live, Valheim.
I just killed myself.
You did what now?
I killed myself.
You gotta fix your mic.
Fix your mic.
Fix your fucking
How-
mic, man.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. You want to put your mic by your mouth. Do you know that?
It is by my mouth, but this new one, it like curls away a little bit. Oh god.
Okay. I think the fireplaces are hidden. The base is... Oh, god damn it, Bobby. Why'd you get rid of that? Where I need to repair this. Do I need a crafting table to fix this here? Alright, can I fix things now? That's the real question.
Oh god. Actually, you know what? You're getting chainsawed.
Hey, you need to download a game on Apple Arcade.
What's it called?
Cozy Grove. Comes to Switch and
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation. It's out on Apple Arcade today. Comes out on everything else April 8th. That game's really fucking good, man. Like it a whole lot.
I will check that out.
Yeah, you will. Alright, I think that's all pieced together now and fixed. Yeah, he did some fucking damage, dude. Go back out here and take a look at some of these stones. Or I should probably sleep. Johnny, do you still feel that we made the best choice when it comes to the worst character?
I feel like I could have made a strong case for Duke Nukem. I didn't realize how much I hated Duke Nukem until we got, going in that discussion, but
Sure.
Duke Nukem fucking sucks.
Like, have you ever enjoyed playing one of those games?
Like when I was 10.
Yeah. I mean, look. He served his purpose, right?
Yeah, he was of a time. His time is gone.
Like, I feel like we all... we know some Duke Nukems, right? Like, we went to school with some Duke Nukems.
Oh, yeah. Balls of steel.
Okay. That seems to have fixed the problem. Troll no more. Troll no more.
Oh, Bobby, I don't have enough chainsaw fuel. It's bad.
What gives you that? Isn't that like finishers that does that?
You pick it up on the map.
But there's something you can do in
like-
that game that gives you chainsaw fuel. It's like you do a particular type of move, or you use a particular type of weapon, and that gets you the chainsaw stuff.
It's usually floating around on the map. The problem is I tried to chainsaw an enemy that was too big.
Here,
There we go. All right.
Let me look here.
But I've got... Sorry, I took care of the situation. I had one of those arachnotrons,
Okay.
and I needed to take out his turret, but I didn't have any ammo to do it. I chainsawed a smaller enemy.
You should stream some of that.
I thought about that, and then I remembered you were going to be online tonight.
I mean, I'm honestly going to be wrapping up here probably in the next 5-10 minutes. I got to work early in the morning.
Okay.
So I'll be wrapping up here soon. If you want to take over, you can. No pressure.
Yeah, that could be fun. I'm insanely rusty at this game.
Hey, don't talk yourself out of it at this point in time. We all know the North remembers, Johnny. These assholes throwing rocks. I've got gray dwarfs, pigs, necks, all coming for me, all meeting the same fate, death. I didn't know pigs could swim, Johnny.
They can?
Here in this game they can.
Wait, there's a chainsaw. Okay. Ooh.
The big boat's gone. Damn it. Grey Dwarf down. Hey, Giggy, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure to chat with you. Hope you have a good night. And And with that, I think with Giggy saying peace, I think I'm going to say peace as well. Give me a second here to get some
Time
things
to retire.
switched over. Time to retire. I will kick it over to credits. Take this down a bit. There we go. There we go. All right. We had a pretty successful evening tonight. We did a few things. Gave you the grand tour of the house, showed you what that looks like. We built the balcony. We survived a troll attack. I know I'm missing a few other things, but you got a pretty good tour of the house. And the base is almost, like, I say this, almost finished. There's like one area that I need to figure out what to do with. So I'm going to look for some inspiration online tomorrow and try and figure out how to get some new ideas for this one segment. But then I think we're going to be turning the corner and fighting that boss. So you'll probably see a bit more action-heavy streams in the future. Johnny's on here with me now. He's a co-host of the Casual Hour. We have a new episode up today. You can find that on any podcasting platform. If you want to check out the video that goes along with it, I highly recommend it because we do talk a lot about how these characters look. And you can find that on our YouTube page or as a video on demand here on Twitch. We'll be back Monday night. I think I'm going to play a game called... This is a surprise for you, Johnny, but I think I'm going to play a game called Everhood Monday night. Or I might play Loop Hero. Loop Hero's kind of been my Monday night game. So I'm still playing Everhood. It's a game I downloaded. I've been playing a little bit of that. So I might play a game called Everhood on Monday. It's pretty cool. And then next Friday, I think Johnny's going to join me for some Monster Hunter action. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to play some Monster Hunter next Friday on the Nintendo Switch. And then Wednesday night, we'll be coming back with... that's our preview episode, isn't it? No. Am I early? I'm early. I think it's what you've been playing. Yeah. So we'll tell you about what we've been playing on Wednesday night. But if you're hanging out right now and you're in chat and you wanted to see some anger, Johnny might fire up some Doom tonight.
Oh, man.
So... I'll never tell, but Johnny might have some Doom going if you want to stick around. But you can find us Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on Twitch. We are on all podcasting platforms. And thank you so much for hanging out and being a part of the stream night. It was a good time. Nice laid back